And we're going to keep things going here at May the Best Men Win. The VWA Tag Team Championships on the line. Longtime defending champions, Jeff Santos and Zach Jeffers, were defeated at April Ascension by George Thornberry and Sam Branham, and they are invoking their rematch clause. Jeff and Zach will get their rematch at the Tag Team Championships, making their entrance first. And now coming out the defending VWA Tag Team Champions, Sam Branham and his tag team partner, George Thornberry. Only George walks like that. So here we go. The bell is rung. Jeff and Sam going to start things off for their teams. Sam is going to wrestle his way behind Jeff. Turn him around. Oh, huge clubbing blow. That's vintage Sam. But Jeff is going to come back with a quick chop. And now they're going to exchange strikes back and forth here. Sam is going to catch Jeff, throw him with an Irish whip. Wow, what a rolling spine buster there. Now he's going to get behind Jeff. Oh, and there's that pendulum backbreaker, followed by a diving elbow drop. Heavy hitting offense from Sam Branham, catching the leg of Jeff Santos. Jeff's going to land that step-up enziguri, though. Great move by Jeff. Now he's going to catch him. Big chop is going to take Sam off his feet. Jeff lifting Sam up, and again throwing some chops at him now. Sam's going to back up, give himself some breathing room. Slams Sam right down to the mat. Now they're going to take some breathing room. Jeff is going to come after him. Sam's going to reverse the Irish whip. He's going to catch him. Oh, what a clothesline. Good Lord. And now he's got Jeff again. Irish whip into the corner. And look at that. Fujiwara armbar takedown. Great technical ability by Sam Branham. Jeff this time is going to wrestle his way off. And looks like he's going to go. There's the tag to Zach Jeffers. And Zach going to land a rope guillotine to Sam. That's big. Zach instantly. Oh, but look at Jeff. Jeff's going to help him out before both guys return to their respective corners. And now the two big men going to throw down. Zach. Oh, what a falling back neck drop to Sam. And a huge diving splash. And Jeff allowed Zach to get the initial upper hand in this encounter. But Sam's going to dodge the punch and put Zach on the apron. Zach is going to re-enter the ring. Goes for a body blow. Sam again going to throw haymakers. And he's going to tag in George. Oh, we got a stare down now. Oh, I hope all hell doesn't break loose here. So now we got Zach Jeffers and George Thornberry, the two legal men. Zach is going to come after George, throw a big vertical suplex at him. Let's see how George responds. Zach wrestles his way behind George. And now the atomic drop. Yeah, that's a big size difference George has got to get over here. Zach throwing some front kicks. There's George throwing some quick strikes. But again, Zach dodges it and just takes George right off his feet. Now throwing some hook shots. Look at this. Gets behind him. George able to land on his feet. And he's going to tag Sam back in. But he's going to throw some quick offense to Zach. Throwing some knees. Jeff is going to come in and save him. That is good tag team strategy by Sam and George. Keep the tags often. Keep each other fresh. And look at George. Wow! A sunset flip powerbomb there. And now Jeff coming in to try and save his buddy. But the damage has been done to Zach as Sam throws a clubbing blow to the back of the head. Zach responds in kind. And now Zach with an Irish whip. Oh, big neck breaker drop to Sam Branham there. Sam goes for the tackle. Zach withstands it, throwing body shots. Big, strong guys fighting here. Oh, look at that. Zach counters with a boot to the face, but Sam is going to start throwing hammer shots again. Irish whip to the big man. Zach breaks the momentum, throws a right hand. Sam was able to get his way behind Zach. Lifts him up for a backbreaker. That is no mean feat right there. Zach goes for a tackle. Now he's throwing body shots. Zach counters. Tackles. Oh, Sam! Unexpected agility from Sam there to put Zach on his feet with a scissor sweep takedown. And it looks like... Oh, Zach caught him. This time tackles Sam right to the ground. I believe Zach might have been going for a tag to Jeff there. And look at this now. Back and forth, man. Zach lifts Sam up. Oh, there's a pile driver to Sam. Sam a bit slow to get to his feet after that one. Oh, big clothesline, but Zach catches the arm, wrestles him down with an armbar takedown of his own. Sam to his feet. I believe he was able to make it to the ropes to force a break, and there's a tag to Jeff Santos. So we got Jeff and Sam, again, the legal men, as Zach flips Sam down to his back. And Jeff is going to lift Sam up. The underhook suplex there. Great grappling ability by Jeff Santos. And Sam Branham wisely able to make it over to George, tag him in, and Jeff and George going to be the two legal men now. Oh, man. Oh, there's a throat thrust. And George going to throw quick strikes at Jeff. Jeff going to counter a chop. George going to counter. Drop kick right to the knee. Two very technically gifted wrestlers, Jeff versus George. Jeff is going to slam George down to the mat. George is going to throw a leg sweep there. And now look at Jeff. Another underhook suplex. A bit easier this time because it's George, who's a lot smaller. And Jeff is going to lock in the single Santos submission special. George is going to very quickly make an escape there. Wrestles his way out of it. Wow! Jeff goes for a dropkick. George catches him and puts him on the ground, which is going to allow him to Irish whip Jeff. And again, a dropkick right to the knee. Perhaps softening the legs up for that patented ankle lock submission hold George uses. And there you go. You can see it. George is working on the leg of Jeff Santos. We know what George has in mind. So he's going to lift Jeff up. Irish whip. Look at this. Puts him around. Wow! Great wrestling ability by George to get behind him, force him to the ground, and lock in a sleeper hold. Jeff is going to go for a chop. George is able to withstand the impact of these strikes, so Jeff is going to go for the Irish whip, but George is going to reverse it, put Jeff into the corner, and it looked like Jeff was able to dodge away from that dropkick there. And look at this! Sam threw a strike at Jeff, which allowed George to stay on top of that exchange. That was great stuff. Jeff wrestles George to the ground with a gourdbuster suplex, gets in the breathing room he needs to tag in Zach Jeffers. Zach and George now going to be the legal men, as Zach just punches George right in the face. And Zach throwing some kicks at George. George saying, to hell with this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what? I guess we just saw some friendly fire. Okay, Sam accidentally just punched George in the face. But there's a tag right there. And now Zach is going to Irish whip. Oh my gosh! He's lifting him up in a chokehold. George coming in, helping his buddy out. But Zach is going to tackle him. You know, it looked like Sam accidentally punched George in the shoulder. And then George was throwing some knees, and it looked like Sam broke it up. That was an interesting development we just saw. The friendly fire does happen. Oh, as Zach splashes Sam. Friendly fire being when an attempted move backfires and it hits your tag team partner, obviously. Zach, look, oh man, just throwing Sam down to the mat with ease. And Zach is feeling it here. That's big impact Sam takes. And Zach is going to lift him up. And he's going to spear Sam! Oh my! And he's going to go for the cover. And there's George coming in to save his buddy. George breaks up the pinfall attempt. That could have been it. George just saved the match. And now Sam might have realized it. So now look at him throwing these big strikes, but Zach, an enziguri takedown. Oh, and a jumping knee drop. And now he's got Sam. Look at the strength of Zach Jeffers. Good God. Lifted him right up and just slammed him right to the mat. And he tags in Jeff. And George is coming in to try and give Sam a boost here. Zach is going to break it up. Sam might have his wits about him again as he throws a axe handle to Jeff. And then he's going to tag George in. And Sam going to help George out here. Lifting Jeff up. Big suplex. George is just sitting there throwing strikes, hoping one of them connects. Look at the athleticism from George. A cartwheel to get behind Jeff. But Jeff counters. There's a chop to take George right off his feet. George goes for the leg sweep. Wow. And he caught him in time to throw him back down to the mat. Good stuff there. Big chop to George Thornberry. There's a leg sweep to put Jeff into the corner. Jeff again was able to dodge that drop kick to the knee. Wrestles his way behind George. George lands on his feet. Gets behind Jeff. Jeff gets behind George. Wow. Slams George right to the mat. That's what I'm talking about. These two guys, very technically gifted, fast, fluid action. Jeff waiting up high. abandoning the move. That's not where Jeff wants to be, though. Look, wow! George went for a knee. Jeff countered into a Mandera twist. And now he lifts George up. George able to wrestle his way behind Jeff. And a quick snap German suplex. Whoa! That was some great technical ability from George Thornberry. And now he's going to wrestle Jeff to the mat and lock in a leg lock. Look at this fluid action George and Jeff are coming out with. This is good stuff right here. Oh, George with another thrust right there to the throat. Lifts Jeff up, throwing quick strikes. Goes for the drop kick to the knee. Jeff was able to avoid most of the impact. And now George back suplex to Jeff Santos. Tagging in Sam Branham. I gotta say, George and Sam are really tagging each other often, which is allowing each of those guys to get rests, get breaks. And now Sam is going to wrestle Jeff to the mat, locking in an armbar. You got George working on the legs. You got Sam working on the arms. That's how you wear your opponents down. This is smart strategy. Wow, Mongolian chop and a neck breaker drop. Sam very well versed in styles all around the world. And he's going to lock in the bow and arrow lock to Jeff Santos. And Zach is going to come in and break the move up. That is a devastating submission hold. That has won Sam world championships in the company we all previously worked for. Jeff is going to come back with some quick offense, but that damage might be done. And as you can see, Jeff knew it. What? Holy smokes. Jeff went to tag Zach. Okay, no, he got it. That was great intelligence by Sam. Zach backed up. Oh, man. Oh, there's a pile driver. As I was saying, Zach backed up to avoid getting hit by Sam, which prevented Jeff from making the tag. That was smart by Sam. And now Zach is just choking Sam. Oh, you can see Sam start to hold on to the shoulder area. I think he's taken some big impact. And now Zach is going to catch him. He's going to grab Sam, lift him up, and a choke slam. A choke slam to Sam Branham. Wow. High impact move. And are you kidding me, Zach? Holy smokes! Double choke slams to Sam Branham. Only Zach Jeffers is going to pull that off. Wow. And again, dropping Sam right on the back. And there's a cover. Those double impacts. Oh, George was able to save the match there. But you can see Sam is hurting. He's going to uppercut Zach, but he's got an uphill fight. And I think they're throwing strikes at each other. And George is going to help him out. A sunset powerbomb to Zach. That's going to stall him, which is going to allow Sam to get an opening. Look at George and Sam taking out Zach together. Sam throwing strikes. And now he's got him. Another axe handle. And there's the tag to George Thornberry, which is going to allow Sam some much-needed rest. But now Jeff has got George. Oh, an underhook suplex. And that spells bad news for George because now Zach has the upper hand when these two guys start duking it out. You gotta be kidding me. Whoa, he went for the choke slam. George very wisely escaped, is able to Irish whip Zach and hit a running high knee to put Zach onto the apron. And what are we gonna see? George went for a suplex. Zach reversed it, and there's no way George had the strength to lift Zach up over the top rope. And now this is not a place Sam Branham wants to be in, getting double teamed. But George is back in. And he dragon screws Zach to the mat. And Sam now. Look at Sam's going to throw Jeff out of the ring. And we're good. Just want to make sure the recording continued. Oh, and we're going to kick things right back off with a clothesline that takes George right out of his boots. And Zach is going to lock in the wishbone submission hold right to the leg of George. And now George is going to fight out of these grapple attempts from Zach. But Zach's going to throw an Irish whip. Oh, and he's just going to shoulder tackle George right to the mat. And he's going to tag Jeff in. Oh, and now they're going to team up. Oh, there's friendly fire. Zach just hit Jeff by accident. Friendly fire goes both ways. And now George. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Oh, Jeff with that big enziguri there. And he's going to lock in the single Santos submission special again. Quadruple S submission hold. I think George might have just powered out of that. But he's going to tag Sam in. Oh, but look at Jeff is going to land a T-bone suplex to George. But the distraction might have proved fruitful because Sam is going to uppercut Jeff. He's going to go after him. And another axe handle there. Jeff now slow to get to his feet. Sam's going to go for a clothesline. Jeff's going to counter. Cartwheel out of the way. Or roll out of the way. Land a big chop. Sam's going to throw him off. Throw these kicks and these strikes. Jeff's going to get behind him. And look at this. Big shin breaker takedown to Sam. And drops the elbow right on the leg. Sam to his feet now. Goes for the tackle. Oh, big. Goes for the chop. Sam just counters and decks Jeff right in the jaw. Irish whip. Goes for the clothesline. Jeff gets behind him and dodges it. Sam throwing some kicks. Jeff wrestling his way off. And now he's got Sam. Look at a beautiful pinfall attempt cover. He's holding Sam down. Sam's able to get the shoulder up. To his feet. Jeff immediately throws him off. And he's going to tag Zach in. And now Sam's going to quickly throw double axe handle strikes at Zach. Oh no, look at this. Jeff distracted him and held him. Irish whip to Sam. Sam able to break the Irish whip's momentum. Rush after him. But Zach is going to counter and lock Sam in. Oh no, Sam just passed out. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? Sam rushed Zach. Zach countered and got behind him. What in the world? I think Sam is out. The referee called for the bell. Holy cow. And just like that, we have new tag team champions once again. 2-time champions. What a surprising result, but congratulations to the new VWA tag team champions.